We're gonna do a little quick tour of the kered104 trapping world. This is actually a copy off of DoomedCow's trapping world. You know, some of you might know, some of you might not. He's a hoplite trapper. So some of these traps he actually made. I didn't make these. For example, the triple piston extender. This thing's an absolute beast. Hold on, I need to turn my volume up, but like, this thing's a beast. So, for example, hold up. Running over here. Oh, there's people chasing you from this direction. Oh, you jump over here. So you'd be someone down here. Enemies are be coming from this way. Boom. They fall in. You got the snow hill trap. This one's kind of ass. It does not reset itself. You have to manually remove these snow blocks and like place them back. This is not snow, but you get what I mean. This one, underrated trap. But this is like similar to this, the triple piston extender, but with sand. So it's way easier to build. Like, look at this. Look at this redstone compared to this redstone. It's way easier to do. Like, look how complex this looks. So I'll go give you an example. It also resets itself. So pull that. Let go. The best thing about this is that you can use a pressure plate to link it up. For example, you place a pressure plate down, this activates. I'm not sure you could do this with this one. I don't think so. Maybe. Here's the basic flat ground. Every trapper uses this. Here's the tree flat ground, where instead of pushing up by 2 blocks, it pushes up by 1. Here's the nether portal trap. Hold on. Let me get my dripstone out. So for example, this is kind of a useless trap anymore. It doesn't work on hoplite anymore, but for example, when someone goes to a nether portal, you're gonna use a water bucket, you're gonna break the portal, and these pistons are obviously gonna be activating, so they're gonna be constantly activating. So you're gonna break the portal, and then hold on, you're gonna break the portal, and now these blocks start pushing. Okay, so these blocks start pushing, so they're gonna push the player in. You're gonna fall into this little hole there. There should be arm stands in there normally, and you're gonna place dripstone here. You're gonna die. Now this, one of the more complex traps. This is a hoe activated diagonal KB trap. Oh, this is a hoe activated diagonal KB trap. So the KB safe right here, you're gonna run over this hill, activate that, it activates this, and you use your KB sword to hit them in, you know. And to reset this, place a block here, resets. Because when you use the hoe, updates this block, activates this observer, and it does whatever that is. This is another variant right here. See, boom. So you can change these, like you can change where the hoe is placed, just like move the observer and stuff. So yeah. So all of this, also the funnels as well here. Anti-swim funnels. There's also a necessity if you actually want to trap. You can look here. This is how you do the triple one. There should be a redstone line down here, and a redstone line up here. This is how you do the regular ones. Yep. Here you go. That's all you need to know. And that's it. This is all made by DoomedCow. All these, the ones I just showed you. And now all these are ones that I made personally. So for example, this normally is your average piston pull, you know, stair piston pull. Piston grabs onto these blocks, you pull a lever, they retract. But sometimes in Life Series, you won't have slime balls, you know? In Life Series, you won't have slime balls, so you won't have access to sticky pistons. So what I made here is, I just made a very easy design. Instead of slime balls, it uses an observer, and it pushes out the blocks immediately, and it pushes them back like that. Boom. And for this one, this is it's like a base trap kind of. See, you don't need anyone to activate this. So basically, the enemy walks down your staircase, boom, 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 trip bar here, and boom, that activates. Yeah, this looks pretty suspicious all by itself. But if you like decorate your base a little bit, for example, put like logs here, put logs, whatever. Yeah, like things that are distracting. It could, you know, distract players from this. This doesn't reset itself, sadly. I cannot find a way for it to reset itself, so you just have to place these two stone blocks back. But there's a trip right here. Walk forward. Boom. And you cannot jump over this. Even if you try. Look, I jump. Oh, I didn't even jump. Hold up. So you jump. You're gonna hit your head on that. And there. See, this is the redstone here. That's the observer. There's a fence gate. There's a fence gate like right in front of this piston. Not that piston. There's a fence gate right in front of this piston right here. That replaces the stair with the fence gate so people fall through it. And here is another example of, you know, where like, you know, in your life series. And like, oh, you obviously don't have slime. And this is basically a hallway trap. So you put a pressure plate down here. And this is that. So basically, it pushes these two blocks out, so the enemy gets pushed into this wall, and these two retract below, and they fall in. But this one, you need to reset by yourself again. And this is a variant of this sand trap, but without using sticky pistons. Because you can see here, all these use sticky pistons, well, except for the top row. But all of this, it just uses regular pistons. So I did that, and it's a pressure plate as well. So only issue is, like I said, you're gonna have to reset. So we're gonna grab your torch, grab your pistons. Yeah, so I can't make this resettable because a lot of traps you cannot reset without sticky pistons. So you have to do that. Oh, I actually messed it up. Yep. And there's signs right here. Let's put signs because these pistons break the signs so they fall. So it's a bit of a tricky one to reset, but it is an effective trap. Over here, I was messing around with this, like a little pop-up thing, whatever. You press this button, retracts that. And this one's like a player pop out. So the player stands here, button right here, boom, pop out. The redstone here is actually kind of simple. You press a button, and it has a torch here that activates these pistons, and a torch here that activates this piston. Obviously, since there's a torch here and a repeater here, this is going to be delayed by 3 ticks. So this piston's going to be the first one to pull down. And then 3 ticks later, this one is going to pull these 2 blocks. See, boom, boom. And over here, there's going to be another torch here, which makes this off, which is also delayed by a tick. So we go here, boom, activates this, and pops you out. And now this one is another variant of the hallway trap. I don't like this one, but this one's actually resettable, so I think this is the optimal way. It's just way more expensive. Like, look how much repeaters you need to use. I tried to optimize this, but this is the best you can do. Double this, boom, there you go. Let me go over here. This is a sand KB trap. So, for example, you have a pressure plate here. It activates this, activates the observer. And there's a, hold up, let's go in here. So you see a bunch of signs here, you know? And this block right here is connected to a piston. And all these signs are connected to this one sign. So if you go over here, oh, wrong block. And so once you go on this pressure plate, this piston will push. And these signs will break. And there's a little hole here, you can use your KB sword to hit them in. Now this is the fence gate trap, the 3x3 fence gate trap. Some of you might see Alex use this. Well, Alex doesn't use it anymore. We don't use it anymore. But back in the early days of Evil Alex, he used to use this trap a lot. So, example, this pressure plate here. It pushes these three out. Normally these are supposed to be closed or be open, but with that, and it resets itself. So here's another variant of a trap where it's like, you know, your basic tunnel pull, but there's no sticky pistons here. Places it with fence gates. And I did make a new variant, a new trap that not many people have seen. This was featured in DoomedCow's trapping movie. He hasn't made a full video on this because I think he's trying to gatekeep the recipe or on how you make it. but I made my own variant. It's not the exact type that he made, because, you know, there's like way more redstone here, repeaters. You see all this stuff right here. Like, essentially is, you know, you don't think this is a trap yet, because it would be really hard to make a trap like this that pulls out like this entire tunnel. Over here, pressure plate, boom. Isn't that cool? And you break this, and it retracts, fully resets itself. So what it does is basically when someone stands here, so let's make it a stone pressure. Let's make it a wood pressure plate. So example, you're gonna run over here, someone chasing you, boom, it pushes you into this hole, and you're gonna die. So I think that's pretty cool. It took me around 30 minutes to make this. It took me really hard to get the retracting part down to make it resettable. Boom. There's definitely some other way I could have optimized this, but I'm not too expert on redstone compared to DoomedCow, so this was the best thing I came up with. This is definitely my favorite trap, even though it's kind of expensive, but it is overall easy to remember. All you need to remember is like the specific repeater timings. It's like this one needs to be down by 2. These ones can keep at 1. And this one you have to be at down at 1. And you need just a bunch of repeaters overall. And sticky pistons as well, so this is definitely doable in a live series. If you have a trial camera, of course, but it is definitely, it's a really good trap. This is probably my favorite, especially since I designed my own. Anyways, that's the kered104 trapping world. See you next time.